Summer heat is not only about long-awaited vacations and rest, but also a serious strain on our bodies. Swelling, varicose veins, tired legs. Sound familiar? In this video, I will tell you how to avoid these unpleasant consequences and keep your legs healthy during the hottest season. Summer heat is not just a sensation of warmth, it's a real load on our body. When the air temperature rises, our body reacts by expanding blood vessels to cool itself. This dilation of blood vessels can slow down blood circulation. Poorly circulating blood can't efficiently remove excess fluid, and that's when you start feeling the heaviness in your legs and notice the first signs of swelling. But why do we face this problem more often in summer than in other seasons? The answer lies in the physiology of our body. What if I told you that some factors we don't even notice play a major role in this process? Let's unravel the mystery behind this. The blood vessels in our body act like pipes through which blood circulates. When it's hot outside, the heat causes these pipes to expand to cool down the body. However, this expansion of blood vessels can slow down circulation, and blood fails to move efficiently. The result? Blood starts to accumulate in the lower limbs, causing swelling and a feeling of heaviness. But what if we could make these blood vessels work more efficiently, even when it's hot outside? Are there ways to prevent blood from stagnating in the legs? When high humidity is added to the heat, the problem worsens. Moisture in the air prevents the body from cooling naturally through sweating, forcing the blood vessels to work even harder. And it's at night, when we are resting, that the swelling problem can be particularly acute. Under the influence of gravity, fluid accumulates in the lower parts of the body, especially if you sleep in a position where your legs are not elevated. In the morning, we often wake up with swollen legs and a feeling of fatigue. But what if we could prevent nighttime swelling with simple methods? What can we do before bed to avoid this effect? In cold weather, our body is more efficient at fighting excess fluid. Cold constricts blood vessels, and blood circulates faster. While in hot weather, blood circulation slows down. We don't feel the pressure that heat exerts on our blood vessels, because summer is when our body functions differently. It's only in the summer months that we start noticing swelling and heaviness in our legs, because the body can't cope with the overload of blood vessels. But maybe there are hidden causes we don't know about. Let's uncover another important factor that affects the health of your legs during summer. Our diet plays just as big a role in blood circulation. Eating too much salt or foods that promote fluid retention can lead to increased swelling. Salty foods are one of the main culprits in this process. In addition, consuming alcohol on hot days can weaken the blood vessels significantly, creating additional strain on our bodies. This not only harms the legs, but the entire body as a whole. But what about those who can't give up their favorite summer foods? Are there ways to avoid swelling while still enjoying summer treats? Swelling can be prevented, and it should be. The best way is to improve circulation and reduce the strain on blood vessels. Regular physical exercises, such as outdoor walks, swimming, and light stretching, can improve blood circulation and prevent blood from stagnating in the legs. Another effective way is maintaining proper posture and body position. For example, raising your legs above heart level can help improve fluid drainage. Varicose veins are not just a cosmetic issue. They are a serious vascular condition that can lead to pain, fatigue, and even thrombosis. Varicose veins occur when venous valves fail to return blood to the heart, and blood starts to accumulate in the lower limbs. Summer heat promotes this process because hot air dilates blood vessels, adding extra strain to the venous valves. This leads to blood stagnation and intensifies the manifestation of varicose veins. But what if varicose veins can be prevented by simply changing a few habits? Are you ready to find out what can help you avoid them? When we are in a hot environment, our blood vessels expand to cool the body. This creates a serious load on the veins, especially if they are already weakened. Problems with veins in hot weather are often related to slow and difficult circulation, and fluid accumulates in the lower part of the body. As a result, visible bluish veins, a feeling of heaviness and pain appear. The heat also makes our blood vessels more vulnerable because they become stretched and lose elasticity. However, there is a way to prevent these unpleasant consequences, but we'll get to that a bit later. When we spend a lot of time on our feet, especially in hot weather, the load on our blood vessels increases. This also contributes to the formation of varicose veins. But should we avoid activity to prevent strain on the veins? Not at all. On the contrary, moderate physical activity can significantly improve the condition of the veins, especially if you practice exercises aimed at strengthening the blood vessels. Walking, swimming, and cycling are excellent ways to keep circulation normal. However, there is one simple way to strengthen the blood vessels that can help even without intense training. Can you guess what it is? Our diet has a direct influence on the condition of our veins. During the summer, we often indulge in seasonal treats, cold drinks, ice cream, and salty snacks, without thinking about how it might affect our health. For example, consuming too much salt and fatty foods can contribute to fluid retention in the body, exacerbating varicose veins. Moreover, alcohol, which we often enjoy in the summer, weakens the blood vessels and slows down circulation, increasing the risk of varicose veins. But what if there are foods that can not only improve the health of your veins, but also prevent varicose veins? Let me reveal this secret to you. Venous insufficiency occurs when veins cannot effectively drain blood, leading to stagnation. Summer heat only worsens this process as the temperature hinders normal blood circulation. To avoid venous insufficiency, certain measures should be taken. For example, it is important to properly distribute the load on the legs, alternate activity with rest, and control body position. Using compression stockings is another way to prevent blood stagnation and ease the work of the veins. But this is not the only way to cope with venous insufficiency. What method will help you with minimal effort? Proper physical activity can not only prevent varicose veins, but also significantly improve the condition of the veins, especially during hot weather. There are several exercises that can help you avoid blood stagnation and keep your blood vessels toned. One of the most effective exercises is leg elevation to improve blood flow. Other helpful activities include stair walking, swimming, and yoga, which focus on stretching and strengthening the legs. Foot care in hot weather is not just about comfort, but a necessity. Special attention should be paid to the skin of the legs, which becomes prone to dryness and overload in the heat. Using moisturizing creams and oils, as well as regularly refreshing the legs with ice compresses, can alleviate discomfort. But most importantly, it's essential to regularly check the condition of the veins and legs. If varicose veins are already present, it is important to consult a specialist to avoid worsening the condition. And what if I told you that one simple procedure could prevent the development of varicose veins? I'm about to reveal a secret that will change your perception of healthy legs. Summer foot problems like swelling and varicose veins often seem inevitable, but in reality, they can be avoided with a few simple habits. Many people seek complex solutions, but what if I told you that healthy legs are the result of small daily steps that you can incorporate into your routine? A few minutes a day can transform your legs into a source of confidence and comfort without the need to spend money on expensive treatments or medications. Have you ever wondered what you can do for your legs to prevent fatigue, even on the hottest days? I have a few tips that will truly change your summer. What should you do to ensure circulation doesn't slow down and swelling doesn't take over your legs? The answer is simple: movement. Simple exercises can have an incredible effect on the condition of your blood vessels. A basic routine of stretches and strengthening exercises will help maintain venous tone and prevent blood stagnation. For example, the bicycle and leg raise exercises only take a few minutes a day, but the effect is remarkable. And what if you don't need to spend an hour a day on fitness? There's one exercise that takes only 5 minutes, but significantly improves blood circulation in the legs. Rest is not just about relaxation, it's part of your body care plan. When you lie on the couch or sleep, it's important to remember that poor posture can worsen the swelling problem. Raise your legs for at least 15-20 minutes a day to improve circulation. If you spend a lot of time on your feet, try taking small breaks to sit or lie down and give your legs a rest. A simple way to do this is by placing a pillow or a cushion under your legs. But what if I told you that this simple trick can be used not only at home, but also on public transport or at work? How can you elevate your legs even if you don't have ideal conditions for it? Hydration is a key element that many people ignore. A lack of water in the body can lead to fluid retention and swelling. It's important to drink enough water, especially in hot weather, to prevent fluid buildup in the legs. But what if I told you there's another powerful tool that can help maintain proper fluid balance? Foot compresses and baths are great practices for improving circulation. Ice baths with sea salt or herbal infusions like chamomile or mint can relieve swelling and fatigue. But what if proper hydration doesn't just involve internal intake, but can also be external? There are simple procedures that require minimal effort but provide incredible results. Nutrition plays just as important a role in maintaining vein health. In summer, we tend to eat heavy, fatty foods, but it's important to remember that poor food choices can lead to swelling. Salt, processed foods, and alcohol are the main enemies of your blood vessels. So what should you eat to not only reduce swelling, but also strengthen your veins? Foods rich in vitamin C, citrus fruits, berries, greens, vitamin E, nuts, seeds, and omega-3 fatty acids, fish, avocado, will help improve vein health. But what if I told you that one food, always available in summer, is a real superfood for your leg health? Let me reveal it to you. An important aspect of preventing swelling and varicose veins is choosing the right footwear. In the summer heat, we often opt for uncomfortable shoes, like high heels or shoes that are too tight. However, the right shoes are essential for the health of your legs. It's better to choose shoes with good cushioning and a stable heel to avoid overloading your veins. Shoes with good ventilation will help prevent overheating and ensure proper blood flow. When we talk about leg health, it's important to consider all aspects: proper nutrition, physical activity, rest, and footwear. But another crucial element is using special products for foot care. Cooling foot creams and gels that contain herbal extracts can not only relieve fatigue but also improve microcirculation. These products help prevent swelling and relieve heaviness in the legs. Don't wait until leg problems become serious. Apply these simple tips and enjoy summer without swelling and pain. Share this video with your friends so they can avoid these unpleasant issues too.